global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. Yesterday, the verdict from the Federal High Court concerning the crisis going on in Rivers State came all out. Of course, it didn't really favor, it didn't sit well with the Fubara camp. But notwithstanding, Honorable Ikenga, the G60 opposition lawmaker spokesperson, spoke about the standpoint, and this time around, he's raising another alarm, and it's worth listening to. But one of the things that caught my attention, and Nigerians are asking the same question: what is going on? Why are politicians not trustworthy? They are not steadfast in their standpoint. Is the APC chairperson in Rivers State? What he said, making a 360 U-turn, is what is alarming. We're going to go through all of that in a jiffy. But before we do that, of course, my colleague is in the house. Before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Now, according to the news, the G60 opposition lawmaker in Rivers State, represented by Honorable Hon Ugochinyere, have voiced alarm about the ongoing constitutional crisis and the pressure on the judiciary. Ugochinyere claimed that the issue has caused the state's democracy to crumble in response to the recent decision by the appeal courts to overturn the removal of 27 lawmakers who switched from PDP to the APC. Ikenga stressed that Section 109, subsection 1G of the Constitution, which states that a lawmaker seat becomes vacant once they defect to another party without a divide in the original party, is explicit and automatic. In a recent video, now he questioned why the court is allowing outside pressure to affect its decision rather than adhere to these explicit regulations. Let me quote him word for word. What I'm saying is that we cannot continue to keep quiet. Constitutional crisis has led to the collapse of our democracy. So all these crises and all this pressure they are putting on the judiciary to interpret what is clear to all of you. Section 109, subsection 1G is automatic. It goes into effect at the very moment you move when there was no division. You can go to court and prove that there was a division. They are not doing that. There is no judgment or ruling in that aspect. Now, but while Ikenga is busy standing on that point, what Okocha is saying is Tony Okocha is what is making people wonder what is going on. Now, Tony Okocha, who happened to be the caretaker chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC in Rivers State, expressed his lack of surprise regarding the denial by some lawmakers of their decamping from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the APC. Now, Okocha attributed their denial to their lack of formal registration and membership cards, stating that they are not listed in any of their party world membership registers. What is going on? This was not what they said. In fact, they officially welcomed these lawmakers. What's going on? But let's continue anyway. Now, Okocha's comments come amidst the ongoing Rivers Assembly tussle, which has seen a series of legal battles and the political maneuvering. And the Court of Appeal in Abuja recently dismissed an ex parte order that had barred Martins Amaewhule from claiming the speaker position, further complicating the situation. This development has sparked intense debate and speculation, with many observing the situation with keen interest. The APC chairman's remarks suggest that the party is still attempting to woo the lawmakers to officially join their ranks. Then why did they say them that they are welcome to the party if they were not? Let's continue. Now, Okocha framed this effort as a normal function of a political party, emphasizing that the lawmakers had lost their PDP membership and were seeking a new political home. This revelation highlights the fluid nature of the Rivers Assembly tussle, with allegiances and affiliations still in flux. Let me quote him word for word. I am not shocked because they don't have our ID cards. They don't have our membership cards. They are not registered in any of our wards in our membership register, so we are still wooing them to come, because at a point they have lost their membership of the PDP, so they were looking for where to go. So it's within the function of the political party to woo anyone. This is getting really interesting. I'm beginning to wonder, how did we get to this level where everyone is beginning to make 360 U-turn whenever it suits them? My colleague is in the house. What's your take on the standpoint of what Ikenga is saying concerning this matter? And what's also your take on what Okocha, the APC caretaker chairman of APC Rivers State, is saying, that actually they have not really become full members of APC because they're not registered in their ward, they're not registered in the APC registered membership card, they don't have membership card. What should take place?
All right, when it comes to the issue of membership, it's very glaring that actually APC is working in sync with Wiki, and because of that, there's going to be a lot of denial. Don't also forget that right now, if it was the actual, APC caucus, they would have loved to stand strong that they actually defected because it will give an opportunity for them the seats of those lawmakers to be vacant. But being that this guy Okocha, based on some of the rumors that were flying before he took over that seat, was actually right hand person of or protege of Wike. Most people believe whatever they're going to be doing must be in sync. If you check our video, you're going to still see such videos where he, in an open 5 million people march or 5 million man march, he received them officially, and they stood on the platform to declare that they are here to consolidate on what they have said, that they have left PDP and they are now in APC. They said it, and he, Tony Okocha, also validated that truth. So all of this is just a game plan to see how they can, force the Federal High Court not to accept whatever Okocha will be coming up with if he intends to go to the Federal High Court or maybe Supreme Court. So right now the issue is becoming very disgusting and disturbing. Why we can't even have integrity, among our politicians. But however, there are more provable evidence that Okocha already have at hand. One of it was that on the floor of the House, we saw they read it out and they have already obtained an affidavit to that effect also. And some of them had already, put it on newspaper that they have officially decamped. I think those are enough evidence to prove that these guys are not part of PDP any longer. But let's see how it plays out.
But he's insisting that the only thing that makes them members of APC is for them to have membership card and to have registered in the ward. Other than that, they're just still political offers, not yet in PDP, not yet in APC, and which means by default, if you want to go back, if they have not defected to APC, so which means their membership still stands based on the Okocha's review, still stands in PDP. While Ikenga insists that the very day they denounce that they are no more in PDP, that's the very day, without any chaos in the party, that's the very day they lost their seats.
Okay, well, if we must go by what Okocha is saying, is actually true. They don't have documents to prove that they are part of APC, which means right now they are political orphans. They do not belong to PDP and they do not belong to APC, which goes an extra mile to consolidate the fact that their seats are vacant because they have denied or they have rejected, and also they have been excommunicated. They excommunicated themselves from PDP, so they have lost their seats. They are political orphans. We accept that because they have. There's nothing like, oh, because they don't belong to APC, they go back to PDP. No, there are documents proving. They are documents. They are public media, materials proving that these guys have left. So I think that's alone seal the whole thing. Whether they are in APC or not, they are orphans right now, so their seats are vacant.
But let's see how the court will interpret this, because obviously evidences are bound in both print and media, digital media. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in that comment section. Let's discuss what's your take on this matter. Do you think they have lost their seat, or do you think by virtue of technicalities they can still come back and regain back their
Global happenings today. We communicate.